Yeah, well, I don't know, you guys. Should we do a collective reading? Let's see how the energies are working today. What's happening? Okay, let's see. This is a very positive deck. So let's hope it's nice and easy. You're stronger today, Chosen Alchemist. What did you do? What is the secret? Hi, Korka. How are you? Oh, embracing truth again. Simplicity and sanctuary. Wow, quite a few cards came out. Voyage. Well, I guess you guys today were encouraged to go on an inner journey. Yeah, keep it simple. Make sure you stay close to the truth. Sanctuary could even be maybe like some, an external, like a temple, but could even be your body as well. Oh, and faith and inspiration. Yeah, so it's a day to create by listening to yourself. How beautiful, hey? Alisa, do you want a reading? Is that what you're saying? Okay, let's see here. I just want to see what the sanctuary is about. And the voyage too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, the info is just in the pinned comments, so you can do PayPal or email transfer. Because we are in Canada and we don't have all those cool apps you guys or people have in the States. We keep it simple, hey? Talking about simplicity. Oh, thank you, Chosen Alchemist. I just saw that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so with the sanctuary, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, good. And the Seven of Wands. Ooh, so that's protection, so you can go and check in with your emotions. The page is even like learning something about your emotions. Okay, so that's like go inside and learn something about your feelings. Maybe by just like hanging out with ourselves, we can get maybe like a new perspective. Or it happens to me all the time. I just like relax for like half a day, and then I actually learn stuff about myself. I'm like, oh my god, I never realized I feel that way. So yeah, I know the feeling. Let's see what's up with the voyage. The voyage is probably like the trip or the going within. But I just want to double check here. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, so standing in your power, hey? Nanael. These are angel cards, they're so cool, you guys. Where's the thingy? Oh, they don't even have any advertisement on them, but yeah, they're special, they're different. Yeah, so Nine of Pentacles in the regular tarot, that would be, don't rely on anybody. So learn something about your emotions that helps you be reliant only on yourself and obviously the divinity within. Yeah, it's pretty much a lot of these readings lately is pretty much said like don't count on people. Don't believe people when they say what they say. It could be true, but like if it's not true to you, or if you cannot verify the information, don't just blindly believe stuff. Yeah, there has been quite a focus on that lately, I find. Okay, let's see with the truth. I'm curious what comes out with the truth. We have death. Okay, so it's a transformation. Embrace the truth. Oh my goodness, because we're never the same from like day to day, like even like year to year, right? If we actually live life properly, we go through like quite a lot of transformations, right? But one thing like always like kind of stays the same, your inner truth, like the divinity inside. So it's saying that's the truth you want to embrace through all these transformations we go through all the time. God, like life is basically transformation. What's with the simplicity? We have the Seven of Swords. So, Seven of Swords is a card of, yeah, like complicating things, really. Yeah, sometimes it's even like backstabbing or like, like planning, plotting, that kind of thing. So keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't worry so much about the plans. Just, stay true to who you are. And what's with the pleasure? What is with the pleasure? Well, let's see. And we have the Knight of Wands, so passion. Yeah, see it, you guys? Pleasure versus passion. Right? So stay close to your what feels pleasurable, what makes you content. Right? And then the passion will pretty much come and go. Yeah, see, because this lady here is like, like pretty like static. But the Knight is always like on a horse, running, moving. And especially the Knight of Wands, that's, fire element, is very fast moving. Not as fast as air, but fast. And passionate as well. Yeah, so when you're secure in your emotions, your passions, kind of visit you. Yeah, passion is like motivation, right? Versus pleasure is loving to do something. When it's fire, when you're guided by the fire element, is the motivation, right? So you can lose that. It's like an instinct that comes and goes. Yeah, but what's with embracing? The Chariot, right? So the Chariot moves through obstacles and is going in the right direction. Yeah, so if we're embracing our truth here, right, with embracing truth, when we go through a bunch of little transformations, and yeah, we can go through like any obstacles, right? Like nothing can stop us because we're so secure in our beliefs. I love that. A lot of the collective tarot readings lately, they have been, I don't know, it's like a lot of like lessons. It's almost, yeah, like I'm just I think there are so many like blueprints coming up, right? Like with the new world and stuff. It's a lot of them. I'm like, well, yeah, that kind of makes sense, right? Every time I like read a collective reading, I'm like, oh my god, this is how that gets done. Okay, that's what that means. Like it's just such like universal kind of energies. Okay, what did we get here? And we have the Six of Cups, so that's pleasure again, right? And we have the Knight of Pentacles, so this is building slowly and securely, right? So we like start building slowly, like the life we desire, right? If it's rooted in your truth, which is essentially your pleasure, right? Like the simple pleasure. And the Four of Wands, this is like coming home, right? Victory after some kind of a challenge. Yeah, so this is basically telling us what to do to stay true to ourselves. And I mean, it's kind of subjective too, because like if you think about it, what is your truth? Really, like only you know kind of thing, right? And that's why I think it's so important to know ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, the only way you can do that is just by observing yourself, right? Like that kind of inner journey. Right, and then you kind of like realize that some things are constant, some of the feelings are constant, right? Interesting reading. Let's see if we can get an advice for this. What deck should we use? Okay, you guys, so today is Silence Day, February 25th. So, it's okay not to talk too much today. Oh, hi Inspiration, how are you? How are you feeling today? How did this happen? Bananas. A lot of bananas. Okay, got it. You are, yeah, because you cooked. Oh my god, you made me so hungry in the morning. I'm like, now I have to go like to that Jamaican place I know in Calgary. Yeah, yeah, take a break. Yeah, today. Today definitely it's a good day to be kind of like, silent and spend time with yourself. I know, like when I heard you talk about it, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go. I know, I wish. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh my god, only if she was a bit closer. Okay, let's see. Let's see what advice we can get today. Unraveling, right? Like, yeah, because if you think about it, like humans are, like an onion, and the more like layers we peel, right, the more like the more of the programming we shed, we get closer and closer to that, like rock solid self, right? The truth that you're talking about in this reading. Yeah, so it's a process of unraveling. Man, leave it to spirit to like, like blow your mind, basically. Bon appetit. Okay, let's get one more advice and maybe, ooh, we got quite a few. We'll keep them. Why not? Why not? Your mind, body, and soul. So stay aligned. Again, it's just kind of driving the message home. Oh my god, see, like, and explore fullness, right? So explore yourself like in the fullness of who you are, what you are. And your soul knows. See, that's why we're guided to take this voyage aside. Yeah, this is basically like the hermit speaking, like, yeah, the whole reading is basically the hermit calling somebody home for a bit. That's the problem with the hermit. Some of us get stuck in it. I am guilty as charged. Yeah, I love being in hermit mode, just like learning things, discovering myself. Such good times. It's just, it's too comfortable. Throat release. And maybe we need to work on our fifth, I think. Yeah, fifth chakra, kind of speaking your truth. Yeah, again, it comes back to truth, yeah. Yeah, first is like embracing your truth, and it's like, how do you embrace your truth? By speaking your truth, right? Like, don't speak lies, but lies are one thing, when you misguide or give like the false information, but when it's much more easier to overlook speaking your truth, right? Like, so many times, like, people say something and we're just like, oh yeah, for sure, it makes sense, but it's like, it's kind of like itching for us to be like, that's not quite like that, like, that's BS, right? And we've been doing so much of that, in this past cycle, that has to go at this point, right? Because it's the age of Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't have a filter, like, it just speaks his mind. Yeah, that makes sense. Marina, the one Marina. That's right. There's nothing else in this one? No. Okay, so let's see the lower energies now. What do the demons think about this? Demons are just dark forces in our subconscious, and the only reason they are dark is because we don't acknowledge them, so we don't know them, right? Like, we just sometimes it's after we do some healing or whatever, we realize it's like, okay, like, naturally I'm kind of a mean person. I'm short on patience and people get on my nerves all the time, right? But if we're not healed, we just try to neglect that one part and be like, no, that's not ours, and then we start hating on people when we see them, like impatient or whatever. But it's like, even the fact that you're yelling at them, it tells you something about it. The fact that you hate it. And why do you hate it? Because you have it, but you don't admit it. You're hiding it from yourself, right? So speaking your truth is like speaking like exactly who you are, like beautiful, ugly, whatever. The universe is light and dark, right? And so is life. So is life. Okay, let's see. Okay, what energies are stopping us from doing all this beautiful self-knowing? The King of Cups. This is manipulation, basically. Yeah, so when we manipulate, what we know, what we feel about ourselves, right? When we don't admit it. Like, again, for example, maybe, something makes you sad. But, when you come across it in daily life, you're just like, oh no, whatever, like things happen and kind of move on. It's like, meanwhile, it's like sitting in your subconscious and it's gonna come out to attack when you least expect it, and you have no control over it if you don't acknowledge it, right? So it just kind of catches you off guard. Yeah, guys, so let's not manipulate ourselves. That's the message here. And another one of these shadow energies, Knight of Wands. I have to look at these cards, make sure there's like no one naked on them or something. You can get like banned from TikTok. Yeah, so this is the Knight of Wands. This is like not even speaking your truth, like just kind of like yelling stuff, like anger again, right? It makes us angry. When we manipulate ourselves, just like when like anybody, right? If you figure out that somebody has been manipulating you, you get like angry, right? You're like, no, like this cannot happen, and we yell at the person, right? We like attack them in some way. And when we manipulate ourselves, we get angry at that too, right? And then anger, when it's directed inside, it's depression, really, right? So we lose like all this like energy of the Knight of Wands. It just turns into depression, right? Like it just can't get moving. Thanks for the share, Marina. Thank you. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. We don't invest energy where we need to invest, right? When we lie to ourselves, then we just, kind of do what we're used to doing, maybe, or what we think we're expected to do, right? And then we don't invest in the things that actually make us happy. And the Six of Swords, we don't find the way out, right? So every time we have a problem, you know how they say, if there's a problem, there's a solution. If you don't speak your truth, you don't really see the way out, right? Again, because you manipulate yourself, you're surrounded in darkness, and darkness is not is lack of illumination, basically, right? Okay. Anything else? That almost came out, but didn't. Two of Pentacles. You're not able to like multitask, or you juggle between irrelevant energies, basically. So yeah, it comes back to this. Now the cards are just repeating. It comes back to the Eight of Pentacles. Not investing what you need to be investing. Ooh, and the Emperor. And then we also become like kind of like mean to others, and potentially even violent, because we're angry all the time. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Let's see if we can get one more advice here. We have 50 shares, Marina. Did you do them all? I guess you get a reading. Okay, let's just get two more pieces of advice from... Why did I take the top two? I have no idea, but we're sticking with them now. Ooh, deceit and starting over. They're like perfect, exactly what we've been talking about, right? So when you deceive yourself, you're encouraged to like, it's like, okay, let's, go back to the beginning kind of thing, right? Yeah, the snake and the fur and the coyote. Look at these cool cards. Right? It's saying, yeah, start over, scratch everything, and let's go find ourselves again from the beginning. Yeah, and also the beginning, I guess, is your true self. Like, before we start, like, adding all these, like, beliefs and, things that people tell us, right? Like, expectations and everything. It's like we unravel all that, and we get back to the beginning, right? So it's like, yeah, that's a fresh start. A powerful one too. Wow, I like this energy. This was a good one. So peaceful. If you guys want to write your name, if you